Hey there guys, back again for another video, back from the dead. Today we're going to be doing Temu stuff. People liked it last time, so we're doing more weird Temu stuff. Hope you enjoy. For number one, you probably saw it. This is a toolbox. Now if you can see the photo here, it's a bit deceptive from the original picture because it looks like it's this big old like toolbox, but it's actually just this. But don't judge it yet. It's 30 bucks. And you may think, well, 30 bucks gets you like what, like 5 tools? Wrong. It's got a magnetic thing. I've already opened it too, so as you can tell. You get all these, which that's pretty good already. I mean, this is weird bolts I've never even seen before. Like, if I can grab it here, fingers. Like this, you can see. That I've never even seen a bolt before. It's like a weird, like, 4-point center thing, which I've never came across it. But if I ever do, there it is. And then you get your normal stuff like your flathead and then your Phillips. And that's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome. You get forceps. They work. I don't know. I think these are for pushing in and pulling apart. They're like pointy, so, you know, pointing things. This thing I thought when I got was like a magnetic screwdriver. See? Because it's got a button and it's magnetic. But no, it's just a magnetic screwdriver that adjusts the magnetic polarity or something like that. I'm not sure. You can pretend like you're opening a car or shanking someone or I don't know. And again, for 30 bucks, that's not bad. This has genuinely stuff that you could use. That is pretty good. I think these are for opening paint cans. If I can, these. They're like little potato chips or guitar picks, or you can use them as guitar picks if you're weird. Yeah, I think they're for opening paint cans. This one legitimately looks, on the other side, it legitimately looks like a guitar pick. So, yeah, that's cool. If you run out of guitar picks, it gives you free guitar picks. Kidding. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Made me think, though, it's like every toolbox. What happens if you drop it? Because, yeah, sure, it looks good, and these are made out of metal, and it went... Okay. Oops. Okay, besides that one, yeah, they are made of metal. They clearly work, so that's good. That's all good. But we're gonna test these out here because cheap, it's gotta work, right? So I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it on the ground because any toolbox you drop on the ground, what happens usually? It spills out all over the place, and you go, oh god damn it. So let's just drop this on the ground. Okay. So we've all seen toolboxes. We drop them, things go everywhere, scatters. So let's just see if this thing is the exact same or if dropping it is better maybe. So here we go, drop test. So after dropping it, look, that's exactly how it landed pretty much. I mean, I flipped it open a bit, but that's all that came out. That's better. Honestly, how many times have you dropped a toolbox and you went, oh my god, everything's everywhere now? This thing, how many things fell? I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little things. How many times has a toolbox dropped and hundreds of things have flown everywhere and you're like, well, now I have to reorganize it? That's better. That is straight up better. I just dropped it from 5 feet and guess what happened? It's all there. I don't have to sort anything. And guns. You love rifles and guns. I'm just gonna say, you love rifles and guns. This, 30 bucks. Also, I believe. I'll have to look it up here in a second. I believe it's 30-some dollars. It's a laser pointer. See, wee. You put on your rifle. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, that's pretty good. For 30-some dollars, that's pretty damn good. Look, it's bright. It works. This is for... You put on your handle, your trigger, and you click it in when you're using it, and then when you let go, it stops working, see? I can also just blind you guys. Laser eye surgery, see? Anyway, that's pretty good. Like, sturdy, it's got metal. It's got whatever these are, I'm not sure. It didn't come with a manual in English, so that's okay. So far, 5 out of 5. And it looks like it installs on the bottom of a rail, so... That looks pretty good so far. So, this is technically made for a rifle. I want to see if it goes on a shotgun. Because if it can go on a shotgun, it can go on anything. So, it's empty, no mag, you know, good to check, obviously. Now, this should go on here, right? And while we're at it, we can also do all the bolts and stuff with our new toolbox, see? It's a 2-for-1. So, I think it's supposed to go here. Or maybe you just grip it. Now, it took me literally 5 minutes to install this. That's pretty good. Does it work? Let's find out. Finger off trigger, obviously. I'm holding it. It works. See, look. It works. See? Works nice and white. Cool. That works pretty good. I don't know if this is supposed to go around there or where. I know maybe you're supposed to hold it or wrap it, but I don't know. But that works. That was easy to install. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes and yeah, easy install. 5 minutes. Crazy. Let's see if it goes on a rifle though. Like it's, you know, made to do. Again, this has already got a gripper on it, so it doesn't have room for a laser sight, but we can just take it off and I'll put it back on. Again, it should be easy, right? Okay, so again, less than 5 minutes. It's working out good. See, look. Can see it? It's on. It's definitely on. Look at that. Yep. Less than 5 minutes. That's definitely worth 40-some dollars. I mean, it went on less than 5 minutes, and it looks like it belongs there. I mean, would I rather have the gripper? The grip, yeah. But I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, like, by far. And this is a nice rifle. I'm not sure how this wraps, but you can tell. See, it's on. I'm impressed. Let's go into number 3. This one, I haven't opened yet. I haven't opened at all. It came in a box like this. I took off the wrapping. I was like, that looks cool. So, oh yeah. Wow, a manual in English. Yay! I know what I'm doing. Hey. It's got an actual box this time versus this thing when I took it out. It was just kind of shoved into a bag, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work. Okay, so it's got some sturdiness to it, as you can see. It does definitely magnify. Let me show you guys. I'll draw like a stick figure on the wall. Definitely magnifies. It's a magnifier. I forgot to mention. I think that attaches to your rail somehow. And that's the button to click it over. See? It seems to work. Comes with extra bits I don't know what to do. And it looks pretty good. I mean, dude, this is $40. You know what one of these costs for like any name brand stuff? Let me tell you, $800. Yeah, I said it, $800. This was $40. I don't know, you guys can't feel it, but it's got some girth to it. So, you can barely see the smiley face, right? Right, yeah, can barely see it? Cool, now, I'm gonna put this up to the camera and watch the difference. Okay, now look at that. That's pretty sweet. See, this definitely works. That's definitely a 3 times magnifier. See the difference? Ugh. That works. That definitely works. Anyway, so I put that on because, you know, just why not deck it out more. So everything went on with this. This thing right here. Dead serious. I mean, it works. This thing works for 30 bucks. It's got the magnifier on. You say, why'd you put it on a shotgun? Well, the other one had a nice scope. And I didn't want to take off the nice scope to maybe put on a maybe not so nice scope. But seeing it now, honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. It's pretty nice. It's a 3 times magnifier. It actually magnifies. You click it. I mean, this is a little bit of a struggle because I have to like, you have to like, But maybe it just needs oil or, that's the only thing I only complain is like this doesn't snap it over. I have to push it over, which That's a very minor complaint, but I mean, I would like it if it snapped over instead of having to go like that. Because I mean, this just takes more time. Other than that, though, it works. It's on there. It's not wiggling. Same with the laser sight. This is the only thing that wiggles, and that's because the gun, that's how it's manufactured, is like this. So, you know. But, I mean, yeah, it works. It works. 4 out of 5. I would give it Temu's because, again, I would like it if it snapped over instead of having to push it over. I don't know if they're meant to do that. I'm not very knowledgeable. But it works. That's a keeper. And again, all this stuff in here works. So far, I'm impressed. It's almost an all-in-one screwdriver kit, and it's in the size of a box that I can fit anywhere. It doesn't have everything, obviously, but it has a lot for a screwdriver. For a basically all-in-one screwdriver set, it's pretty good. Next item, the sword. So, this is what I got. This is our 4th item. This thing is a sword. I'm sure you've seen all the freaking craziness where they buy a sword off Wish. Is it as good as a regular sword? The answer is probably going to be no. But right off the gate, that handle, that's pretty sturdy. That's pretty good. I mean, it's got weight to it. It feels like it's decent. I do like the satchel or the sheath. It's pretty sturdy as well. I mean, honestly, it's pretty good quality there. Take it out. Ooh. Dang. So, it's definitely a smaller one. But that's okay. I mean, it's got no dead spots I can hear. It's all one sound, which is a good thing. It's 1060 carbon. It's sharp. Dude, they sent me a sharp sword. No way. Hold up. They sent me a freaking sharp sword. Dude, what? They sent me a sharp sword. Oh my god. This is from Temu? No way. This is actually good. Like, look. That is sharp. Like, really sharp. Okay. Besides that, though, let's see if this thing, in a bit here, can hold up to our sword challenges. Because as you've seen, a good night sword, you've seen this video here, right here, it can survive being thrown against a log or ice or, hard stuff and will still chop. I'm not so sure. It may be sharp, it may be 1060, but it's $80. And the one that I have in that other video is $300. And it's a cheaper night sword. So you see where I'm going here with this. But hey, maybe it'll be fine. If that's the case, dear God, I think I'm ordering off Temu from now on. Ooh, wait a minute, we got problems here. Oh, okay, I see. So this is a threaded tang. I was about to worry here, but let's see here if this tang is real tang and not just. Ugh. Almost got it. They threaded the crap out of this. Alright. I just want to see. Oh. Well, that's definitely threaded. It's got glue. So it does have a threaded tang. I was a little worried there when it was loose, but it's threaded, so. Should. Let me just set this right there. I'm not holding it weird. This goes back on. That's cool. I do like threaded tangs better because they legitimately hold together good. This is pretty sweet. So far, 4 to 5 Temus. And that's pretty awesome. For $80. $68 Temu sword here. Let's see if it's really as good as other swords. Now. Gross. Now, as far as metal test, let's see if it's still straight first of all. As you can see here, I did kind of be as mean as physically possible on the sword. What do you think? Looks pretty straight. Maybe. One way to tell is you lay it flat. They shouldn't spin. So if we lay it flat here, and this thing is rolling, it shouldn't spin. So let's see. Looks pretty flat to me, for the most part. And again, I did just beat the crap out of it. You can see that it did take some damage though, like right up in here. You can see the deformations just slightly, maybe a little, but it's not bad. So for the most part, it did hold up. One more. And then the other side. Now, that's about as mean as I could get. I think it's still pretty straight. What do you think? That was about, maybe, well, maybe not straight. I can't tell. Here, let me look at more in the camera. Maybe it might be straight. It's hard to tell. If it's a bend, it's an ever so slight bend. Looks pretty straight. There's an edge deformation. You feel it here. I think it took any. Just kind of impressive considering the price. It's light. I could swing that thing really hard. We do have a little bit of looseness down here, if you can tell. So that's the only thing. It's down here, you can hear it. Something came a little loose. Other than that, everything's on there. I guess the only thing, and I can feel it, it's still sharp. Just again, impressive considering the price, where it came from. That's impressive. And again, I beat the crap out of that. You could see stuff flying up and left and right. And yeah, I would say that's a pass. Sure, that's not very great, but again, you saw how hard I hit that. I was swinging for the bushes. So I give it 5 out of 5 Temu, or 4 out of 5. So for our last item here, we got some D&D dice. I know it might be silly, but you know, if you're like me and I like Magic, it's a fun game. But these dice don't just roll, they glow too. So let's check them out. It's in a nice box. Hey, look at that. Instructions in English. Wow. This one, again, nice box. Cord. Look at that. They're already glowing. Sweet. Make sure they work. Oh. I don't know how this one works, but there we go. That one works. But this one. Nice. Not all of them work. Apparently. Yeah. I like the case too. The case is kind of cool. Maybe they aren't charged. Huh, yeah, maybe they're dead. They didn't charge or aren't charged or something. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, they're not exactly what I wanted, but they're still pretty cool for $30. Put it up here so you can see. So that's pretty sweet. And again, the box is pretty nice for something small. And this was, I think, about like 30 bucks, 20 bucks maybe, for something weird off Temu. It clicks, it charges, fits in here, see, it's pretty sweet. No one else get those weird like iPhone things where they're like, update your storage, and then they don't leave you alone. And again, the Apple storage thing is literally like one of them religious people coming to your door, and no matter how much you say no, they're like, update your storage. Rating on these things, I mean, they do what they're supposed to do. I don't know exactly if some of these are dead, but they definitely do what they're supposed to do. And they're pretty cool. They're like D&D dice guy. I like Magic and D&D. It's fun for me. I would give it a 3 out of 5. It's not like blow me away, but they're still pretty cool either way. I mean, it's kind of neat. If you've liked this video, please consider subscribing if you already haven't done it. And if you want more videos like this, we can do more videos. It'd be cool. This is just some cool stuff I found on Temu for a good price. Again, like and subscribe.